Yeah. I mean, I feel like I'm the number one quarterback, and that's what I know. But at the end of the day, I'm not stuck on that because it's about the situation. So whatever situation, whatever franchise believes in me and gives me the opportunity, and I'm excited to go. So wherever that falls, it don't really matter to me.
Sure. Have you imagined the day your name's announced on the draft and what that day's gonna be like for you when you hear your name being called?
Not really. The most thing I've been trying to figure out is, making sure my mom and dad's gonna be right there beside me. That's the hardest. That was the hardest thing I was thinking about. My name getting called wasn't a thing. It was more just making sure my mom and dad right there. I mean, I'm not sure that one of these guys won't be on my team. I know him, so who knows? And who knows if Shaw's gonna be on my team? So it's a lot I don't knows right now. So I just like taking things one day, one step at a time. This is the biggest thing we finally accomplished, and now I guess it's private workouts and just wait for the draft. Which one? Oh, yeah, Shiloh's funny. He's funny. He was out there clapping. He was the only one clapping out the throws. So, that's real support. And everybody else, I don't know. He earned my respect today. He earned my respect. So, it was cool that, he was able to be there, support me. And I wish I was there to watch him run his 40. I think he ran like a 4.52. So he's been training hard to get that done. So I'm excited that we're all here, we're all shining, and we're all going to be legendary.
Sheduer, you talked about the situation being in front of you. How would you say your traits would fit in as well? Kind of more offense with this coach, quarterback like Dak Prescott?
Yeah. I think he's a great coach, and I also think I watched him a little bit in college. So we're so young. Like I didn't know that was that. So I know that's who he was in college. But then when I looked him up and did the research and all that, I'm like, dang, like he did everything I'm trying to accomplish in life. So he knows the recipe, and a lot of people that play the position understand, that point of view versus just a different point of view versus like the sky or the sideline. It was definitely, I would say, getting us all into different things, like when we was younger. So, like, getting us into, like, music, getting us in piano, showing us how to cook, like, showing us different things that my dad wasn't able to show us to. And I'm truly thankful for that because I would say the older I get, the more in my roots I go back to. So then I listen to, like, classical music. That's what calmed me down, through everything, through all this chaos. I feel like, and I know, like, my life is a movie, and, it's just each and every day is just a different story in it. Draft, that'll be fun. Big family, big friends. It's going to be legendary. Yeah.
Sheduer, what's interaction been like with Tennessee since the start of the process? I know you got a private coming up too. What's maybe the last thing you want them to know about you here before this is all done?
Well, I feel like on the visit, everything was pretty good. Everything was fun. Everything was good. They got to know me. I got to know them well. So I'm comfortable in any situation.
I feel like a lot of people kind of forget that you didn't even have a full off season to train last year because you were rehabbing. How's your body doing with everything? Do you feel?
Yeah, I feel great.
You feel like 100% right now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like 90%. I know could go the extra 10% this off season, with of course gaining a little bit more muscle mass, but still being able to be flexible with it. Because I'm used to taking hits and all that type of stuff, so it's just gonna be a little harder, a little bit more. So I know I'm prepared for everything.
The last thing I was going to ask is your dad just signed an extension to stay here a little bit longer, so
Yeah.
the legacy that you guys helped build is going to continue. What does that mean to you and everybody else who?
I'm just waiting on my percentage. That's it. That's all I'm waiting on is my percentage. As soon as he got his check, I'm just waiting on my percentage. That's it. Good. Yeah. I think they got me really full. I took them, well, I sent them my favorite steakhouse in the city. So after that, I definitely immediately went to the sauna after that. I said, oh,